Hi.
Hi.
I already said
I know.
that. I was trying to mix things up.
This is gonna be fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so much shit happened where I was like,
Check the bingo board, because there are some things to cross off now.
I swear? Okay, I did check the bingo board while I was watching, and it's on my phone, and you are on my phone. I can reach, but then I have to twist it again and then reach. Ugh. I'll just think about it because there are only two. I wrote it
Here,
down.
I
There's just
actually
two.
have the bingo board. Here, I'll email. No, actually, here,
No, no,
I
no.
have the
It's
bingo
fine. It's
board.
fine.
I just don't have it crossed off. So I believe we have bingo, right?
We do have bingo. We have bingo definitely. And I would like to say I think something counts to the point where we have two bingos.
Well, top sand counts.
It count. Thank fuck. Okay, I was gonna petition for it, but I'm glad you think it
No,
counts.
no, I was 100%. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I think we got bingo.
We did. We got two bingos.
Um,
We got two
what was the other one?
bingos. The other one is with the two end games, the Ray San end game and the
Oh,
Top
yes, the
Mew.
diagonal, yes.
Yes,
So we got bingo
diagonal.
with Sex Tape Leak, Ray Sand Endgame, Free Space, Top Mew Endgame, and Sugar Daddy Ray.
Yes.
That's one bingo. Second bingo is Top Sand, Lesbians, Free Space, Tattoo Kiss, and Ray Mew Kiss.
Yes.
Yeah, so I thought this bingo kind of mixed up the couples a little bit with
Yeah, we
Top
yeah, our
Sand.
bingos
I
have
mean,
some
yeah.
mixes, which definitely says a lot about OnlyFriends.
I mean, yeah, okay.
But
So we got bingo.
There's one thing we didn't get to cross off that I know you're fucking pissed about.
Sand is such a prude. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
I was watching the episode and I was like, "Oh, Billy's gonna be fucking pissed."
No, it was like right there. It was
right there. Part of me wanted to say it fucking counts because they all made out with each other at one point.
No.
They all made out with each other. Let it count.
But threesome is sex, not making out.
But it's a threesome of kissing.
It doesn't say threesome of kissing. It's just a threesome. That just means sex.
Motherfucker. All right.
Anyway, this episode is called Begin Again.
It is. Yes, that I noticed. Sometimes I
Yes.
notice the title. Sometimes I don't.
Yes. Which is funny because I immediately thought of the Taylor Swift song. Turns out it's actually a reference to a movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Taylor Swift song, but it is. It's a reference to a movie with Keira Knightley and I forgot who did it. Was it Mark Ruffalo or was that a different movie?
I don't know.
It might be Mark.
I didn't know the movie until they were talking about it.
I've never seen it, but I know of it.
Yeah.
It's a music movie.
Anyway, we pick up right where we left off in the pool.
Right where we left off.
Yes. And Sam does comment about Ray's drinking, but he does say, like, oh, I'm only drinking a little and I'm at home. Which, again, not sure how the Thai rehab works, really. We kind of talked about it a little bit yesterday, or not yesterday, last week. But
me being me, I was still like, put it the fuck down.
I mean, I was chill. I'm still like, that's not great. But
not great.
And Boeing says, like, oh, wow, Ray, you're so lucky to have a boyfriend who's so caring like that. Ray kind of fires out. He's like, oh, if he's that good, why did you dump him?
Oh my god. This is like a tense situation here, man.
Yeah. And Boeing says, I was being stupid. People only recognize the value of something after they lose it.
I mean, true, but that's not why you're fucking here, is it?
I mean, we know why he's fucking here, but Sand didn't let it happen. And then Ray asks Boeing if he still loves Sand.
We're fucking playing with fire here.
And Sand's immediately like, that's awkward, and let's change the subject. And Boeing says, I loved him every day, even when I was with Top.
Fuck the fuck off. No.
That's a lie. I don't buy that.
Such a fucking lie.
It is a lie, but I didn't care because this was helping where I wanted to go.
True,
so
you were sitting there going, please, please, please.
I was so mad. And then Ray asks Sand, hey, do you love Boeing? Well, you know, if you don't know now, maybe you should kiss him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And he does.
I was really worried. Like, I was watching this upstairs in my room, but I was really worried my mom would come in and be like, hey, so, about today, or something like that. I was like, I don't want her to come in and be like, what the fuck are you watching?
Damn.
It's alright, it ended pretty quick.
Yeah. So Boeing kisses Sand. So Ray's like, you still do love him. Do you still love me too? And then Ray starts making out with Sand.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And Boeing, gotta love him, says they're the solution to this kind of problem. You gotta love him.
Gotta love him.
Gotta love him. And him and Ray start making out.
Pretty, like, honestly, pretty aggressively.
Honestly, that was probably the hottest of the 3 kisses we saw.
I was like, fuck, guys, whoa, chill.
Well, because it's also like, okay, had they gone through with this, it would have been hate sex for them.
I was about to say it was very, like, hate kissing. That's why it was so aggressive.
Yeah, it was like hate kiss, because, like, obviously they're fighting over Sand.
Yeah.
But then Sand ruined everything and is like, I'm leaving, you two do what you want.
Dude, when he got closer to them, I'm like, there's a chance that he could move them apart so he could kiss one of them. But, no.
Nah.
He was like, no more! And I was like, oh yeah, Billy's gonna hate us.
He's too much of a prude to do that.
Let him be a prude. Some people are prudes. I'm a prude.
I mean, fine, but, like, it was right there.
It was right there.
Like, if you really didn't want to, you wouldn't have let it get this far.
I mean, I don't think he, like, 100% was like, oh, it's totally gonna go in this direction. And he was like, kiss him. And then
he knew where when Boeing kissed him, I felt like he should have saw the sign.
True, but then he kissed him and he was like, oh, I'm kissing my ex. Wow. Like, he was too blinded by the kissing my ex situation.
Well, he should have stayed blinded until they fucking done it.
Good God.
Anyway, Ray chases after Sand after he leaves.
Yes.
And I actually really like Ray in this scene.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he essentially says, like, look, like, I just dragged you here. If you two still want each other, I just thought we could all have a little fun. And, like, if you want to be with him, that's fine. Just let me know.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't want to be dragged along or anything.
Yeah. And then he says, like, hey, but if you want to be with me, then you need to deal with him and get it over with. Or I will.
Or I will.
Yes. And so then we're in class, and Mew is asking his friends about whether he should move in with Top or not. And they both make points, because Chum's kind of like, yeah, you should go for it. I mean, it'll help you get to know each other better, and makes up for all that time that you lost.
Yeah.
And Ray's like, no, don't, because then you have to rely on him too much, and it might be uncomfortable. Which is also true.
It's also true. I see both points of view there. For most of the episode, I kept going, too soon, stop, too soon. But I guess I see the point of them moving in together, but I still feel like it's a little too soon. But as we move forward in the episode, there are points that I did like that they implemented when they moved in.
Yes.
So.
I think, honestly, I think this kind of situation is to each their own. I think.
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
Because I was thinking about it, and, like, I know last week we were both kind of like, this is too soon, this is too fast, all that shit. But looking at where they are now and where they end up by the end of the episode, it actually helped them a lot, I think. I think them moving in together did help their relationship.
Yeah.
So.
I see that.
Yeah.
And technically, what's the date at the end of the episode when we get the end credit?
We'll get there.
Was it February?
Yeah.
Is that kind of 3 months? That's 2 months from the breakup, and then they get back together, I think. That's 2.5. But I think from the very first moment they got together, I think that was 3.
Yeah.
Or maybe more.
Maybe more. Because it started in August.
More.
Yeah.
But then in between,
drama. It's like, yeah, it's hard to calculate with the breakup and everything and that whole thing, but...
Yeah. A cumulative time minus break in the middle, if you put it all together, more than 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just about, I think.
Yeah. But Mew quickly puts together that Ray's against it because he doesn't like Top. Still.
Yeah. No, he also has a point, but it's also he hates Top.
Yeah. Like, I did agree with his real reason behind it, but it's also just because he still doesn't like Top.
Yeah.
And then Chum's kind of like, so is this ever going to work out? Because, you know, you're dating Top, Ray's dating Sand, or Top and Sand have some beef. Like, how is this all going to work out?
It's a mess.
Yeah. And Ray says, like, if Top apologizes to Sand, then he will forgive Top and I guess be friends with him, or accept Top as his boyfriend.
Which is fair because like currently like if your boyfriend doesn't like someone for a specific reason and they're kind of fighting for that, he's like, you know what, I'll consider it if they make nice. Because if they don't make nice, then I'm not making nice with him because I love this person and he hates him. So like, there's an option at least for me to consider it if he makes up with Sand.
Yeah, but Ray doesn't really think him and Sand will last because he thinks that Sand's getting back together with Boeing.
Oh,
and Mew's kind of like, wait a minute.
Hang on, I know that.
Boeing was just trying to mess with us, me and Top.
What the fuck is his game?
Yeah. And so they kind of spill that drama, and as they leave class, they see Boston, and he says he's quitting school.
Damn, like at the very end of school, he's quitting right before.
I guess so.
I mean, okay, bye.
Yeah. I mean, Chim apologizes and says, like, hey, I shouldn't have slapped you. I'll put your name back on our project. But Mew says, like, hey, you didn't talk to us about that.
True. Like, he hurt us for, like, different reasons other than, like, your brother. So I feel like, talk to us, too.
Okay, I will say, Chim, in this moment, does seem a little, like, selfish a little bit. Maybe that's not the right word. But it does seem like her biggest issue with Boston, like, yeah, she was mad when like, Boston and Top slept together and all that thing. But, like, she was also like, okay, we can work together, we can move past it as a group, and we can still work on a project. It wasn't until her brother was involved where she's like, no, we're not friends, you're not in a project. And now that whole thing is, like, I guess, talked about and the truth is out, she's kind of like, oh, but you can come back to us now. We'll all be good again. Like, without really talking about it with Mew, who was the one who got hurt first by him and burned the worst, I think.
Yeah, I do see your point. But also, I feel like even though I think she was a little, like, not as, she was pissed, rightfully so. She wasn't as pissed as the others because it didn't happen to her. She was pissed for her friends, but because she didn't feel it personally, I think it didn't affect her as much. And so, I think it's not just that her brother was involved, it's that eventually all his shit added up to a point where she's like, I can't ignore it anymore. You're driving me nuts, because the party was a kind of incident as well. And every little thing that he did, whether it be little to her or not, ramped up to a point where she was like, I can no longer ignore this. But then once she realized, oh, this point actually didn't happen, my brother lied about that, then she felt okay forgiving him. But I do agree that she shouldn't be the only one that has to forgive him. Like, yeah, he hurt the other two as well, so specifically Mew more than anyone else. But yeah, I do agree with that. And honestly, I still think the slap was justified. Like, you don't have to apologize for that. Honestly, slap him.
I think it's the reason why she slapped him was because of what he did, quote unquote, to her brother.
Yeah, okay.
And that's why. We're like, when Mew kicked him in the pool, that was justified. When Ray punched him, that was justified. Yes. Like, those were justified. Where, like, her reason behind it was wrong. I think that's what she's more apologizing for.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
But Boston still says he's not joining the group and he's still quitting and all that, so.
Okay. Bye.
Then Mew goes over to Top and he is designing what might be their new apartment.
Yeah. And I was like, bruh, he hasn't said yes yet, chill.
Yeah. But then Top, I saw that too, but then Top makes a point, he's like, yeah, but you're still going to be over here a lot, like, I still want to make it so you are comfortable here and kind of have things that you like here as well.
I like that. I like that he's at least implementing that, even though there isn't, like, a confirmed thing. At least if they don't move in together, there's still a space that Mew can exist in his house.
Yeah.
I like that.
And they do kind of talk about where, Top says that he'll be able to take care of Mew because he'll inherit his dad's, like, hotel business and everything. But Mew says he doesn't really want that because he wants to work at the hostel and make his own money. And Top's kind of like, yeah, that's a good point. And he also plans on maybe opening his own interior design business as well.
I see where Mew's coming from as well, because he wants some form of independence. And I feel like the way Top is like, oh, I can do this for you, this for you, this for you. It's like, yeah, but I don't want all that. Like, I want to do things on my own. I feel like I don't want you to just give me money and things like that. I want to actually succeed by doing something that I want to do. Yeah. Which is good. You should have some independence in your relationship. Like, your relationship can be one thing and you can be together, you know? But you still should have your own independence. Or it's not going to work.
Yeah. But ultimately, Mew says he does agree to move in if he cleans up his old mess which is with sand.
Yes. Cleaned it up.
Yeah. And then we're rollerblading
Oh, yeah.
with Nick and Boston, which was a choice.
Yeah. I think I tried to rollerblade once when I was a child, and I don't even remember any of it. So
I've only
it's not
ice
my thing.
skated, and I never rollerblade.
Oh, I love ice skating. I'm great at ice skating. I think it's easier than rollerblading. Rollerblading looks like it hurts more when you fall.
Maybe I don't know. I've never rollerbladed, so I can't really object to that.
Neither do I. I just know there's like different kinds of wheels. Like you could have 4 wheels on one that are just like 2, or you can have like just like inline rollerblade or something like that, where it's like a bunch of them just in one line. And no. I feel like I would fall immediately. I can't do no. I can ice skate till the cows come home, but rollerblading's a no for me. But it looks cool. I see people on TikTok who are like professional rollerbladers just going around the street looking all suave as they like just like go like this around the streets of LA, and I'm like, I want to be you. But I just can't.
That would be fun, yeah. And we do see that Boston's helping Nick tie his laces. And Nick's kind of like shocked by this because this is kind of a side of Boston he hasn't really seen before.
Yeah, the sweet boyfriend side.
Yeah, the sweet, cheesy boyfriend side. And Boston tells him that his pampering and caring skills are just as good as his skills in bed.
Yeah, okay.
Which, I mean, clearly he's good at that, from what we've seen in the show. Whether that's true or not is up for debate.
He might be good at it, but the problem is follow through. Okay, you can't.
Yes.
You can't just do the sweet shit without following through on everything else. Okay.
Yes.
Then it just becomes not good. You know, you need to put in some form of work there.
Yeah.
Just being nice isn't enough.
So then afterwards, they're sitting down and they're still being cute and shit. And Nick again makes a comment where he's like, "Wow, like this is so nice that like you have a little like cheeky side." And yeah, Boston says like he's gonna keep being this sweet and cheeky that it will raise his blood sugar. And then Nick says like, "What if I move to New York with you?"
The second he said that, and the second, I think it was like the reply that got me when Boston was like, but are you doing it for me or for yourself? I was like, oh yeah, they're not ending up together. Nope.
Oh, 100%. As soon as he said that, I was like, this is not gonna end well.
This is nope, we're done. This is it. That is the nail in the coffin right there.
Yeah. Because he says, like, I'm not the type who plans too far ahead. Like, just enjoy what's in the now. And whatever time we have left, I'll be a good boyfriend for you.
Will you?
Essentially says he doesn't see this lasting.
Yeah. And honestly, it wouldn't have lasted even if you stayed, judging by the fact that for this short-ass period of time, with the knowledge that you were going to be leaving, you couldn't hold your shit together.
We will get there. We will get there. We will get there. I know, but it's still going to be talked about. But like,
fucking damn it. I have so much to do this.
So then Mr. Rabbit is teaching the kids how to clean their nose.
Yes.
And okay, how did he clean his nose? Because he had a cup and a syringe in his hand. How does one clean your nose like that?
Okay, there's like, my mom uses like the teapot thing that you can buy. It's like not a teapot, but it's shaped like a teapot. It's a neti pot, I think it's called. And you like tilt your head like this, and like you go over the sink and you pour it into your nose and then it goes in through the rest of your nose and comes out the other side. That's how you clean your nose. That's what she would do when she's sick. I thought it was just like
tissues.
No. I mean, I use tissue. I don't use a neti pot because it freaks me the fuck out. But my mom, like when she's sick and her nose is all congested, she does that.
Okay.
So I guess this is maybe another way to use a neti pot, but it's like a syringe and a cup instead, but it has the same maybe like tactics, I guess, with it. But I don't.
Anyway, all the kids want Mr. Big Bug.
Throughout this entire thing in my notes, I think I say like 5 different times, I fucking love them. Like, I really love that.
So eventually Mr. Big Bug Sand does show up.
Yes, he does.
And he tries to teach the kids how to apologize. And he apologizes to Mr. Rabbit.
I like the way he did this. He's like, apologize to people you've done wrong, and I, Mr. Big Bug, will show you by apologizing to Mr. Rabbit. Yeah. I love the way he does that. It's so cute.
Then afterwards, Sand says to Ray that he thinks he's a good fit for jobs with kids.
He's like,
which
no.
I completely disagree with. I don't know
Yeah.
what he sees.
I think he is love blind. So like he'll look at him like being in front of kids and he'll be like, "Oh, you're so cute. Like look at us in this situation. Hi." Like I think he just thinks he's cute in general, and so I think it's implying that in his brain. But then Ray's just
Yeah.
like, "No, I fucking wouldn't." Come on.
So, but Ray's not really have forgiven him. We see he's kind of just like, okay, why are you here? Like, did you clear things out with Boeing? And Sand does admit that Boeing was his first love.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I know we talked about last week, where like whether they were in love or not, and it
First
does
love.
confirm they were, or at least Sand was.
Yes.
And he says like we had a future plan together, and he does say that nothing would have happened if Ray didn't challenge them to kiss.
But you did, and so now I'm like, ooh, what do I do?
Yeah.
But at least now he knows how he feels, kind of. You know,
Yeah.
at least the kiss kind of confirmed how he feels and felt and shit like that, so at least he can confront it. Otherwise, he would still be sitting there not really knowing how he felt.
Yeah.
That would be worse.
Yeah. And this one Ray says that, okay, but what if I told you that you're not number one on his list?
Yeah, he needs to know that, because
Yeah.
his whole thing is based on the fact that Boeing wants him back and that he still loves him, but he doesn't. He doesn't necessarily want you back because he wants you back. He wants you back because he feels alone after Top rejected him. So now that's gonna change some things for sure.
So then in the apartment, Top's kind of planning like with Mew where like the library will go, and like kind of like showing where Mew can set up all his stuff. And Mew's like, "Hey, so are you and Ray ever gonna be friends?" And Top's like, "I don't know. Do we need to be?" And Mew's like, "Yeah, he's my friend. You're my boyfriend. You guys gotta get along in some way."
You have to at least like. You don't have to be best friends, but you have to get along a little bit because
at least be civil with each other.
Yeah, because I'm in the middle, and I don't want you guys fighting all the time. If I love both of you, I can't be like this whole unbiased person because like you just get along. It makes it so much easier for the poor person that's in the middle.
Yeah. And Top does seem a little skeptical and says like, "Oh, how do you know that he won't go back to liking you like he did before?" And this one Mew says like, "He's with Sand now. Like it seems good now." So Mew tells Top like, to start over, you must first accept your past.
Yeah.
And then Ray shows up because Mew called Ray to help them move in. Mew goes to get Ray water, and it's awkward.
It's very awkward. It's just like, "Oh, gee, I'm gonna go get you water. Converse." Leaves.
This scene was more awkward than the should have been a threesome pool scene.
But I still really liked it.
They do take a little jab at each other, like Ray says, like, don't sleep with someone else, don't fuck him over again.
Don't make him cry or I'm gonna kill you.
And Top kind of tells him, like, okay, but don't go back to liking Mew again. Like, otherwise you'll deal with me. And, like,
deal.
Then after that, they kind of talk about the sofa and shit and kind of patch things up. There's still tension there, but it's still like...
They patch things up a little bit, and then they go into rich boy mode and be like, "Oh, I can give you the custom guy that made our couches."
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god, no wonder they get along.
Now it all makes sense. I'll give you the number of the custom man who made our custom couch.
I forgot about that. Then at the bar, Boeing comes in and gives Sand 2 tickets for Arctic Monkeys.
Oh, good. Can I keep them? Can I go with my boyfriend? Great. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Ray comes over and pretty much says that.
I was like, Tara, anyone. Do it. I love this.
And Boeing also sees Mew there.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, you know each other?"
And he's like, "Oh yeah, we tell each other everything."
Oh yeah. Yeah. Good friends.
Yes, and Mew reveals that like, "Hey, you know, you didn't really miss Sand, did you? You kind of just came here after Top rejected you."
Sucks to suck, but we know everything.
Yeah. And Ray tells Boeing, like, "Hey, there's no point in digging up a dead past. It's one thing if Sand's available, fine. But right now, he is my boyfriend."
Exactly. He's not available. So, fuck off.
Yeah. And Boeing says your boyfriend takes ownership of you as if you're his dog.
Like, how fucking yeah, he does.
I know, and Sam's like so for that and says like at least like he won't abandon me or when he's get bored or whatever. And I'm like, I don't think he should really be that happy about that.
No, but like I agree, but like
I get it, I liked it, but also in the reality of their relationship, I don't really think one should view themselves as. Although then they do it later, actually, well, on the other way around. Now I
yeah.
think about it.
So I think they like own each other, to be honest with you. It's not like one way.
Yeah,
And also, I feel like they were totally saying this because they could see Boeing for who he was now, and they could see that he was 100% manipulating them or trying to
yeah,
manipulate them. So he's like, he like owns you, and you're like, okay, cool, thanks. I already knew
yeah,
that. Bye.
yeah. And then Boeing leaves, and Mew kind of tells Sin to take care of Ray because when he falls for someone, he falls hard,
True. Very
which
true.
we know is true.
Oh yes.
Then we're in the bathtub with
We're
Mew
in
and
the
Top.
bathtub. We're in the bathtub.
Yes.
Scrub a dub dub.
And apparently Top gave Mew a ring, not a engagement ring or anything.
I was like, excuse me? I thought we were just moving in. What are we doing?
Yeah, no, it's more of to like, show their like symbolize their relationship and like the fact that he is moving in and stuff. Kind of like a moving in present.
Yeah, okay.
They're not engaged because he's wearing on his right hand. It's fine.
I know, but you could have got him like a fucking pillow or something, like or a fucking ring to symbolize you're moving in together.
He's rich. He likes to spend his money on it.
Yeah, okay, necklace then.
That's a good point. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Mew's a ring person. We don't know. And I do really like the scene where they kind of talk about like how they are for like 24/7 living together type people and what they
Yeah.
like, what they don't like, and kind of how they're gonna kind of work around that.
Because when
and
you move
adjust for each other.
in together, I'm assuming I've never fucking done it, but when
Yeah,
you when you move in together, I'm assuming like from what I've seen in TV, like people will like just kind of find out shit. Like they'll be living together. It's like, oh, you leave your dishes like next to the sink. Like, oh, you leave your towel. You don't rewash your towel every 2 days. Like, you find out little things and stuff like that. But I like that they're starting out before even kind of moving in together. Like maybe it's the first day where they're like, oh, I like this. Okay, I'll be sure to remember that. I'm like this. Oh, okay, thanks for letting me know. Like I like that they're like talking about it and like playing 20 questions about what it's like to live together. So at least there's not as many surprises. So that's I saw this scene and I was like, okay. I was still a little tentative about the moving in so soon, but at least this helps.
Yeah, it showed that they are taking this seriously and
Yeah.
that they're like, hey, like if we're gonna live together, we need to learn each other's little quirks or kinks that we have and how to and how to adjust for that and to help because it will help strengthen their relationship if they learn to adjust for the others like little things they have.
Yeah, we're not just jumping off a cliff with a blindfold on. Like we're actually like testing things and learning.
And speaking of, I guess, jumping off a cliff, we got Boston and Nick making out in the club.
Christ. Oh, this scene.
Let's get there first. Let's just like ease our way into it. Because right now they're making out in the club, and Boston says like, "Yeah, I know you always want to do this," and Nick says, "Yeah, it's always been one of my dreams to make out with someone in a club." And he goes on about listing all the other cute shit he wants to do with a boyfriend, like holding hand, walking the street, kissing at a countdown during New Year's Eve, all that other shit.
I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah, and Boston's like, "Hey, we need more drinks. I'll go get us some."
I swear to God, I thought that it was gonna be.
Wait, you really thought?
No, I didn't really think. Here's what I thought. Here's what I thought at least. I thought there would be at least a little bit of hesitancy. I knew it would happen, but I thought there'd be a little more hesitancy after all the like cute fucking shit about him being like, "Oh, I'm sweetheart." No hesitancy. Just immediate.
There was not a single moment in this show where I thought Nick and Boston were ending up together.
I agree. I didn't think they were ending up together at all, but I thought he'd at least be hesitant before absolutely fucking it up with this.
I thought they were like I thought he was gonna make plans for like later and like sneak off, do it more secretly, but he's like, anyway.
I thought he'd be like, I mean, I have a boyfriend, and I feel like he'd be like, so, like, da 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 da, and list a bunch of reasons and, like, convince. I thought he'd have to at least convince him a little more. But he was just like, hey, you like that too? He initiated it! This bitch is.
He did! He's like, hey, shots on me!
He is shots on. Let's get some shots. Shots on me. Oh, I like to go fast. Like, bruh! No hesitancy. Nothing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, Boeing, you know, he says, like, he's having a bad life. His life is just fucked up.
Whose fault is that?
I mean, I felt bad for him, and there's no one that can relate to that.
Oh, I don't feel bad for him. I might be able to relate, but it's good that it's happening to you, because then maybe you fucking learn, you know?
Look, Boeing's just out here trying to live his life like everyone else, and he is struggling, as we all do. And he just wants some hard drinks and other things.
Other things that are hard.
Yeah. Yeah, and then again, literally, Boston's like, hey, shots on me. And they start making out somewhere.
I was like, I hate how shocked I was. I can't believe I let him play me like that. I really thought.
And it cuts back to Nick alone on the dance floor. And someone goes up to him and he's like, hey, you cute, are you alone?
Yes.
And he's like, no, well, no, he doesn't say that, though. He's like, no, I have a boyfriend.
He's out there on the dance floor waiting for his boyfriend to return with his drinks that he went to get. It's been 5 minutes. Like, where the fuck are those drinks? Like, usually they're quick.
So back to the making out with Boeing and Boston. Boeing says, hey, should we go back to my place? Boston says, no, my boyfriend's here. Let's just do it here. And then, to Boeing's credit, he asks, will he be okay with this? Like, is this like an open relationship? I think he's like wondering if this is an open relationship. Boston says, yes, he'll be fine with it and continues it. Where I think if Boston told the truth and he's like, no, I don't think so, but who cares? I don't think Boeing would have continued it.
Okay, but let's take that situation and apply it to the last two situations that Boeing was in.
Okay, see? But that was before Ray kind of told him off. Now he's starting to change.
Yeah, I would have to see way more of this to believe.
Look, I am trying here to defend Boeing. He's just out here trying to live his best life like we all are. He's going through shit.
I will say this, it's way more Boston's fault in this situation than Boeing.
This is all Boston's fault.
It's all Boston's fault. I fully agree.
Boeing is not wrong in this situation.
I think if I were him and I heard someone had a boyfriend, even if they said, oh yeah, but they're okay with it, I would still be like, but I don't want to dip my toe into this, and I'd walk away. So there's a tiny,
but that's
tiny...
you.
Okay, but there's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of, I want to say, fault that I'm putting on Boeing. But I want to say this. It's 5% Boeing's fault and 95% Boston's fault. Take that.
No.
Yes.
No, look. I think what Boston essentially told Boeing, which is a lie, he essentially said, yeah, Nick and I have an open relationship. That's fine. Like, he'll be fine if we hook up and sleep around or do whatever. And Boeing's like, okay, fine.
To be honest with you, I don't think Boston lied. I think he genuinely believes that him and Nick have an open relationship because sex and lovey-dovey shit is separate in his brain.
That absolutely is true, yeah. But, yeah, so I don't think Boeing's at fault here. Because it's like, if someone is in an open relationship, it's fine. Like, there's no really, like...
Yeah, okay.
You personally wouldn't get into it, which is your own choice. Okay. I probably wouldn't do it either, I'll be honest. But Boeing is, like, he's here drinking hard stuff. He just got, like, you know, called off for being a dick. Like, he's here, he just wants something physical. And Boston, who apparently is in an open relationship, in his mind, wants to. There's nothing wrong with that, in Boeing's perspective. From what Boeing knows, there's nothing wrong with it.
You know what's funny? I thought this was going to be more Boeing's fault, so I've literally have in my notes, ooh, you're screwed, talking to Boston. When really it's the other way around.
Again, because Boeing's not at fault in this situation.
Okay, not at fault, but I wouldn't. Yeah, okay, so we'll stay there.
Yeah, again, and I wouldn't either. Like, I'm the same, I wouldn't get into that.
Yeah.
But Boeing would. And, like, other people who would get into someone with an open relationship, that's fine for them. Like, they can do that if they want to. Like, that's their own choice, their own preference. But we aren't, Boeing is.
Yeah. Unless I knew the full story and I and the significant other was fucking there being like, oh yeah, go nuts, then I would. But like if I didn't know the significant other at all, or I didn't know that like this person wasn't lying, then I wouldn't.
Yeah. But then Nick comes in, sees us.
I was like, drop him, drop him, drop him. I was watching the TV.
I
was like,
will
you gotta
say, he looked more mad this time rather than when he was listening to Top in Boston, where he was more sad and heartbroken.
It was like, yeah, it was like heartbroken before, and now he's like, oh, why did I fucking believe?
Yeah, because I think now it's like fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And he's now like, wow, I can't believe I did this to myself now.
Yeah.
Like the first time it was Boston, this time it's his fault in his mind at least.
In his mind, yeah. And he's just like, oh jeez. I think that is the concrete moment where he, in the back of his mind, at least whether he knew it or not, was like, I'm done.
Yeah. I
am done. Like he was still thinking about it later on, but I think in his mind, somewhere deep down, he'd already decided, I've had fucking enough.
Yeah. So Nick's outside smoking, Boston joins him and rests his head on his shoulder while taking his cigarette.
He's like, oh, there's my boyfriend. I was just in the bathroom. Fuck you. If you're lying to him, then you know on some level that he wouldn't be okay with this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be telling him the truth, like, I was just making out with someone, sorry.
Yeah. And Nick full on called him out and he says, I think you should quit trying to be someone you're not.
Yeah, I mean, true. Because obviously, trying to change yourself right now, you're doing it wrong. Like, you're not really thinking about changing because obviously it's not fucking working.
Yeah. And this is when Nick says, like, you're on a date with me, but you're making out with someone else. And this is when Boston says his little thing about, like, can't feelings and physical be two different things?
Not for him. Like for some people, yeah, maybe, but, like, not Nick.
Well, it's funny, because Nick says, like, to me, like, the word boyfriend should only apply to me, and you should only show me those kind of feelings.
Yeah.
And Boston says to me the word boyfriend is about feelings, but not the physical stuff, which right there shows if you have two different definitions for boyfriend, you shouldn't be together.
You shouldn't have a boyfriend if you have two different definitions. You need to work out a way to meld those, I guess, and then, because if one of you wants to be monogamous, then the other one shouldn't be sitting there going, oh, I have two definitions, so I can just date one person and have sex with another. No, you need to talk about this and either work on mushing those two things together or break the fuck up if one of you wants something different.
Yeah. And Boston again says, like, if you really love me, you will accept me for who I am. I'll let you decide what you're going to do about it, and then kind of just block off.
I fucking hate that, because I understand the whole, well, you should accept me for who I am thing, but, like, if Nick, you should listen to him as well. If Nick being like, well, this is what I want my partner to be. Boston's being a little selfish, being like, well, this is who I am, so you gotta accept that or you gotta drop it. It's like, no, well, you have been lying to him this whole time, being like, no, I'm your boyfriend, and then going off and fucking someone, or making out with someone else. So, like, it's a little selfish.
Well, I'm pretty sure, just for the record, because I did add this to the tally, I'm pretty sure they did do hand stuff.
Okay, they did hand stuff too. Fuck
so
you.
I did add to the list.
It's just, I think Boston's being a little selfish, being like, well, you gotta accept me for who I am. It's like, well, who you are is someone who constantly cheats, or is the cheated with, you know? Like, it's...
Yeah.
You need to not do that, dude.
So, Nick and Sam talk about it, and Nick says he doesn't know if he's gonna give Boss a second chance, but Sam says, you will. You are gonna give him a second chance.
This fucking quote, I love it. I heard him say it, I had to rewind it and watch it again, because I loved when he said this. He said, you love him so much that you don't love yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you. Finally, someone tells him the truth for how it is.
Yeah.
That is exactly what's been happening this entire time. Like, he loved Boston so much that he was neglecting himself. He was being heartbroken every time Boston went off and fucked someone else and told him about it. And I think now that he sees this happening again, it's starting to click in his mind that's like, this sucks. I'm in pain. I shouldn't have to be.
Yeah, I agree. I did really like that moment with Sam kind of telling him that. I think that really opened his eyes as well.
Yeah. Like, you're a good person. Don't lower the bar just so that you can have him as your boyfriend. Like, it's not worth it. He's not worth it. You are worth more than what he's fucking doing to you.
Yeah.
You deserve more.
I agree. I think after that, little rant, we will take a break here.
Yeah.
And when we come back, it will be New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve! Yeah, well, no, when it says December 31st, I was like, oh, fuck. We're gonna get that New Year's kiss thing.
Well, so my first thought was that they're gonna do the New Year's kiss, but Nick's not gonna get back together with him.
I thought they were gonna do it too. I was like, fuck, they're gonna New Year's kiss. Don't do it. Don't let yourself win. I was so pleasantly surprised.
Oh, me too. But we will talk about that after the break. And we are back with Only Friends episode... Did we ever say that at the beginning?
I don't know. I don't think we did.
I think we just jumped right into it and
we
started
fully jumped right into it because we were so fucking excited.
Yeah. Only Friends, the finale, episode 12. It's December 31st. New Year's Eve.
It's New Year's Eve. Here we fucking go.
Yes. And we got the three healthy couples. Top and Mew, Sand and Ray, and April and Chum. And Chum invited everyone here because they want to throw away the bad things and start fresh for the new year.
Yes.
And then she thanks Sand for adopting Ray because he needs a caretaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
And then Boston shows up.
Oh, I was like, you are kind of brave showing up here.
Well, she invited him.
Yeah, I know. I was like, dude, there's a lot of people here that still kind of hate him a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. And Chum does say that this is the last time we're going to see him before he leaves for New York.
True, maybe we
so
can make
give him a
amends.
chance to say goodbye and sorry for the shit he's done. Which
is fair. Because then you're closing the chapter. Like, even if all of you hate him, at least he's there and you can be like, hey, I hate you. Good luck.
Yeah, like Mew does later, which is great, but we'll talk about that.
I know. I'm very excited to talk about that.
I'm excited to talk about that.
Blah.
And then Mew gets up and leaves. Boston starts by apologizing to Ray and says, I'm sorry that I said that you liked Mew when I was drunk. But I'm not sorry for punching you because you punched me, so you had it coming.
I mean, he punched you for a fucking reason, though, dude.
I mean, yes, but also, if you throw a punch, you gotta take a punch.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. But then Ray says, like, you still need to apologize to Mew if you really want to rejoin this group. And Boston says, why did he forgive Top, but he's still angry with me? And Top speaks up and does say, like, don't compare us. I went through all the process and time and effort to get Mew's forgiveness. You haven't.
That's a point to add. Like, he put in the work. There are many layers to this, but one of the big ones is he did put in the work to be forgiven.
Yeah.
And aside from that, I also think there's a layer of he knew Boston longer than Top, so the betrayal's worse.
They were friends, and that's why the betrayal's worse.
Friend betrayal sucks more for some reason.
It hits differently.
It hits different. It hits very different. So I think it was ever so slightly easier for him to forgive Top, not just because he put in the work, but because he didn't know him as long as he knew his friend, Boston, who just fucked over their entire friendship by doing this, like not even thinking of him. So it's much different. You can't compare the two.
Yeah. And Chum brings up the fact that Nick's not here because she asked Boston to bring him, and then quickly realizes that he may have done something to fuck it up.
Yeah, I love how she's just like, "What? What'd you do?"
She's like, again?
What'd you do?
Then Boston joins Mew in the kitchen, and Mew immediately tries to leave, but he stops him and says, I know I'm an asshole. I just want you to know that what I did was not because I hated you.
Well, duh, I didn't think it was. I just think you don't think about anyone but other than yourself, which is the problem.
Well, that's what he said. He said, like, I didn't care about anything.
And now that you've realized you do care about things like your friends, you've lost them. This is what happens. This is what happens. And I really, really like that Mew...
We will get there. We will get there. We will get there.
I just...
I want to get there too, but we gotta wait.
This is like probably my favorite thing in the episode.
Oh, me too. And then Boston says, I'm sorry for letting my desire destroy our friendship. And Mew says that I will tell you the same thing I told Top. I will forgive, but I will not forget. But as for our friendship, it ended.
It ended. I love that. I love that he, like, isn't just like, okay, like, maybe we can work back to it. He's just like, it ended the second you did that. I'm done. You're not my friend anymore. It's just the way it is. I can forgive you, not forget, but our friendship's done, dude.
Yeah.
It's just ended.
And then Mew says that you're running away from all your problems to New York.
Hmm.
And at first, I didn't really think that he was, because he's been talking about that for a while, I
Yeah.
think. And I thought that was always his plan. But then Boston says, like, yeah, I think if I'm in a new place, that I can, be a new person. And that's when Mew says, like, if you really want to change, you need to change your inside, not just your outside.
Yeah. He's like, changing the surface won't do jack shit, whether it's location or appearance or anything like that. You need to actually work on the inside in order to fix any of this.
Yeah. And then Mew tries to walk away, but Boston hugs him.
Yeah, no.
It was kind of an awkward hug, but I kind of found it funny. Because I'm like, he was trying to leave. And then we're in the circle playing Truth or Dare. With Splash in the bottle. April, being bold, asks Mew, out of 10, how much do you rate Top skills in bed?
I mean, his name is Top.
I mean, true. But also the fact that Top's the only person Mew has slept with.
Yeah.
So, like... But he still says 10 out of 10.
I mean, yeah, fair.
If it was enough for Boston to want to go for seconds, clearly we know he must be doing something right.
Yeah, apparently he's doing something right.
Yeah, but I also like that before that, Top does own, and he's like, hey, I'm open to any criticism that you want to give me. I'll own it, like... And then, but Mew says no. 10
he's like, I'm sorry, I can't give you any criticisms. You're really good.
And then it lands on sand, and he says there, and Mew said, I knew this was coming too. As soon
I love
as
that Mew's the one to say it. I love that.
He says, Sand, I dare you to kiss Top.
This is your way to say, let's make up for all the shit that happened in the past.
I like that also Ray is completely on board with this. He's like,
yeah!
You can do it? This is Dare. You pick Dare. You do what you want.
It's a dare. Honestly, in Truth or Dare, there's no jealousy. There's just fun. You know?
Yes.
It means nothing.
Well, actually, it's funny because I like how before, when we talked about Truth or Dare, we're always like, oh, it's to figure out who likes who and, like, all that stuff. And now here we are, and it actually is just a game for fun and shits and giggles.
Yeah. Honestly, now it depends on the situation. If you have
when everyone's already in a couple, it's kind of like, it's fine.
Yeah, if everyone already has an established couple, it's just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Dude, let's make people kiss each other.
So, Sand crawls across the floor, kind of gets on top of Top, and says, and Top, he takes this moment to say, I'm sorry, I stole your boyfriend.
I love that this is the moment that we've...
And Sand just says, shut up, you asshole, and starts making out with him.
Amazing. I put in all caps, that counts.
It does count. No, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, we're putting on the board.
I was worried I would have to fight you on it, because I was worried you would be like, no, it's gotta be a couple, or no, it's gotta be sex. So I was like, I was prepared to argue my way into this.
Oh no, I like, here's the thing. Like, there are certain things where, like, I have to put my foot down with, but, like, Top Sand, this is a Top Sand kiss.
Yeah.
It doesn't specify relationship or past relationship. It doesn't specify sex. It just says Top Sand. Anything, a kiss is what gives us that.
Just Top Sand. That counts. So that has given us our first bingo.
Yes. And I also love the fact that they kind of did this, because it shows that, like, both Top and Mew and Ray and Sand are both comfortable enough in their relationships to make this happen.
You're like, go ahead.
Like, in a weird way, that's kind of the dream.
I know, that is the dream. You're so right. To have that much trust.
Yes, like if you are dating someone, to make them make out with the person your friend is dating.
Yeah.
In a weird way, it's kind of like, oh, that's nice. Like, that's just
nice. You have a lot of trust.
Yeah, I actually really appreciate that, and I hope one day I can make it there.
Oh, hell fucking yeah, me too.
Probably not. It's fine.
Please.
But in this moment, we do see Boston text Nick saying, hey, I'm leaving soon. Are you coming? So then they're kind of outside, and the boys are planning to go to watch fireworks, but the girls are kind of like, nah, we're just gonna swim in the pool. And then Mew asks Boston if he wants to come too. And Boston's like, are you being nice, or do you really want me to come? And Mew just says, yes or no. Don't ask questions.
Yes or no. Okay, I'm inviting you. Leave it at that. Be grateful.
Yeah. But then Nick shows up.
Yeah.
And Boston invites him to come to the fireworks, and he's like, yeah, sure. So we get in the car, we drive, we have the healthy couples, Sand and Ray, and Mew and Top in one car.
That's what I like. I was gonna point that out. I like that our two pretty much guaranteed
Endgame.
end games are in one car, and then the one couple that's not an end game is in the other car. I like that.
Yeah, and I will say, in the other car, Boston did like a hand kiss for Nick.
I was like, don't fucking kiss his hand. You're pissing me off. Like,
Yeah.
I can't deal with him anymore. Like, I'm tired.
Yeah. We also do cut to April and Chum in the pool. They're drinking. They're having a good time. And April kind of talks about how, like, Chum's planned work to get them all together and kind of make things right with them.
I love the lesbians.
Yeah, they're nice. Then out on the roof, they're kind of talking about the New Year's plans. And Mew says he hopes that this year will be better. And Ray says he's not going to go to bars anymore. And Sand says he's going to quit playing at bars, too.
Oh, devotion.
Yeah.
He is dedicated. Also, can I just say I want Ray's jacket?
Ray's jacket?
I love Ray's jacket. I love it. I'm obsessed with it.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it's really cute. It's got all the patches and stuff like that. I'm into it.
Okay.
You don't want Ray's jacket?
It's not like I want. It reminds me of like a fucking like a NASCAR jacket. Man, I'm not into NASCAR.
Neither am I, but like I like the jackets.
Well, there's a better jacket that we see at the end of the episode that we'll get there.
The better jacket we see at the end? Oh,
Yeah.
there is a better jacket.
That I
actually love that jacket.
This one.
I do love
we'll
that jacket. I do love that jacket. I will say that.
And Nick says that this year I feel like I wasted so much time on who knows what, implying Boston, that he wants to be able to love himself again. And then they count down. Happy New Year. There are some kisses with Top and Mew and Ray and Sand. And Boston goes in for it.
And he gets swerved.
Rejected.
Rejected. I was like, oh, thank you.
I was too. I was like, oh, Nick.
It's like, good. Well done, Nick.
So then Mew and Top say that they're going to go home. And Ray and Sand say they're going to stay a bit more. And Boston offers, like, hey, next year, if you guys have time, join the Countdown in New York. I'll be waiting for you. And Mew says no. And this is where it's revealed, he says, like, you and I don't need to be friends anymore. I was just trying to be civil because Chum asked me to be. Yep. And I didn't want to kill the mood. Like, I wish you best luck in your life to be a better person. But I'm out. You're
leaving to New York, so we really don't need to continue this. There's no reason to.
Yeah.
And I don't actually want to. So I fucking love that they're not going to stay friends, because Mew had that line and it was crossed and he's done.
I love that. I am so glad.
Yeah. I think that's not something you see a lot in cinema. That it's always just like, oh, okay, I forgive you. Oh, let's talk it through. Okay, we can work towards this. But he's just flat out done. And I love that we got to see that.
And I do too, especially because it took him this long to apologize to him.
Yeah. Like, literally, it took him Top apologized way quicker than fucking Boston did. And Boston was his friend of, like, years. So, like,
yeah,
dude, no, 100%.
Yeah. So then Ray and Sand talk about the movie Begin Again. And Sam wants to recreate one of the scenes where it's just him and someone else dancing and listening to music all night. And that's exactly what they do.
And I love that. That's honestly one of my favorite scenes maybe in the show. Just
really?
It's really nice. Like I've for some reason something I've always loved is like going out at night, like in a city, and just going places with people. Like I did that with my crush once, and we went out like Halloween night or something like that, and listened to music really loud in the car, and just like we had our Halloween costumes on. We were driving around, going to these random places. It's a nice vibe. I love that vibe of just the city lights on you in the nighttime and just listening to music. That's like my favorite vibe. Like if I ever think of a vibe that's my favorite, that is my favorite vibe. So I loved this scene. I thought it was really nice.
It was cute. I did enjoy it. Then Boston shows up to Nick and gives him a New Year's Eve present. which is the poor photo of him that he got framed.
Knew it was gonna be. I was like, I bet you it's a fucking photo.
I thought it was gonna be like a whole like book of pictures of Nick or something.
Oh damn, that would have been interesting. That would have honestly made the rejection even worse. But like,
I mean,
yeah, or better depending on your view.
Yeah.
Depending if you're Boston or Nick. I was like, please don't take it, and he didn't. And I was like, I love you, Nick. You're doing everything I tell you to do.
yes. Because Boston's like, yeah, you know, it's really good, and Nick again says like, I don't think I can take it.
Yeah. Good.
And Boston says like, I'm really sorry. I have only you. And Nick says, look, I'm not saying this to be an asshole, but I think you're the type of person who should just stay single. You can sleep around, do all that shit, but that's what you do because that's just who you are. You need to stop trying to be someone you're not.
Yeah.
Which is what he said earlier, too.
And honestly, I think what Boston needs to kind of snap him into, like, at least thinking about this is he needs to lose people, which is what's happening. He's lost Mew and he's lost Nick now. So I think once he moves to New York and realizes all he's got is his fucking mom there, like, hopefully it'll snap him a little bit into the sense of, wow, I'm kind of an asshole. Like, sleep around, fine, but don't be an ass about it.
Yeah, don't do it with someone who your friend is into. Don't, do it while you're supposedly dating someone.
Yeah.
Like, there are lines you need to start drawing here.
Yeah, you really do.
But I also agree with Nick that Boston should just stay single. I don't think he's the type of relationship person.
Yeah, true. Some people aren't.
I mean, unless it's an open relationship, like if he finds someone like him where they can have like romantic, sweet stuff with just them, and then like physical stuff can be with other people as well, fine. But
don't be an asshole, because the problem is, like, he's doing all of this shit, and it's not people aren't mad at you for sleeping around. They're mad at you as sleeping around in the wrong way. Like, you're hurting the people around you while you do it, and you shouldn't be doing that. I think he does need to change that part of him, because like Mew said before, like, you can change whatever the fuck you want on the surface. It's not going to do jack shit to your insides and your feelings. And if you just change the location, like New York, it's not going to be, you're just going to be an asshole in New York now. Like, you were an asshole in Thailand, you're just going to be an asshole in New York. The location's just going to be different.
Yeah.
You're not going to change.
I think the best way to sum up Boston as a character, because I think this is the last thing we see of him, is what Mew said, is like, I wish you best trying to become a better person, but we're done.
It reminds me a lot of Heartstopper Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
With Ben. He was like, I really hope you work on yourself and become a better person, but I don't want to be there to see it happen. Like, I wish you luck, but I don't want to be there for it.
Yeah. And Nick, again, he wished him good luck for his life in New York, and Boston just left her alone, which, I mean, is what he had coming from day one.
Needed to happen. I mean, literally from day one. Like, we saw him being an asshole in the first episode.
Yeah.
We were like, shit, damn, he needs to have somebody do something to him. Hopefully Nick's that person. And he kind of has been. Him and Mew, I think, have knocked a little bit of something into him. At least for him to think about.
Yeah. So, in their apartment, Mew is kind of putting the bookshelf and everything together. And Top goes over and hugs him and thanks him for being the reason he wants to become a better man. And Mew thanks him because of Top. He now knows how far he can go when he loves someone.
Oh, yeah. How far in what direction, but, like, far.
Yeah. And I like how they're being cute, where he's like, oh, come on, where are the glasses again? He puts little, like, fake hand glasses on around his eyes. Like, he wants them to be cute again.
He's like, I got LASIK for you, motherfucker.
Yeah. Mew asks, like, hey, do you think I'm being mean for not giving Boss a second chance?
I think he's being mature. Like, he knows his boundaries when it comes to betrayal and things like that, and I think that's great.
Yeah, and I love where Top says, like, no, like, you have the right to choose who to keep in your life and who to let go.
Exactly.
And then, again, thanks him for choosing to keep him in his life.
Yeah. Thanks for keeping me, though.
Yeah. Yet again, like, yeah, they both did the same thing to him. They both betrayed him in the same way. But we saw Top start making up for it since the beginning, and Boston didn't.
Yeah.
he still didn't think he did anything wrong till like really this episode.
Exactly. Like he still was like, oh no, but sex and feelings are separate. Dude, not for me. Like like you
Yeah.
really need to take a look at someone other than yourself and see things from their point of view. Especially the person
Yeah.
you're dating, supposedly.
Yeah. And then Top's like, hey, you know, since we got back together, we haven't really done it yet.
Oh, they need to fuck.
And Mew says like, yeah, well, I've been waiting for you since we were at my mom's house.
Yeah, I'm sitting, I'm waiting, I'm all arms, like, hello, let's go.
Yeah, well, they do.
They do.
Top throws him against the bookshelf.
All up against the bookshelf.
Yep. And he goes down.
Oh my god, it was
Yep.
Top goes down.
Top goes down.
The only show where a sentence like that would make sense.
Yeah.
The only genre where that would make sense.
Yeah. So then in bed, Top says he did his best since he told his friends that he got 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
And Mew says he was just saying that to save his face. But he actually experienced better. And there's kind of like an awkward moment. I knew this was a joke right away. Because Mew's kind of like trying to pretend like he had sex with someone else.
I was like, I thought it was real for a second. I was like, what? You bitch! I knew it. Well, who was it?
Was it right?
Was it?
No, but Mew does say he was just joking.
Mm.
And Top does say like, seriously, I actually don't really care if I am your first or not.
Mm.
And Mew kind of stops and says like, you're not gonna say something cheesy like, oh, but you'll be my last or whatever.
No, it would be cheesy. It'd be romantic, but it'd be cheesy.
Yeah. And then Mew kind of brings up like when he asked him out in front of everyone at the bar. And Top says like, yeah, that was bad, but I got to be with you and it was worth the embarrassment.
Oh.
Then they start getting a little cuddly, but the fire alarm goes off.
Fire!
And they immediately run out of there.
Mm.
Top makes sure Mew's okay. He goes to check on everyone else, make sure they're all okay.
Aw.
And then afterwards, Mew kind of notices how Top looks and sees that he's not exactly doing okay.
No.
And he just kind of like puts his arm on him and like says like, "Are you okay?"
It probably helps that he's with someone now, because when he was a kid, he was like alone because his parents were away. So he was sitting there alone. And now he's sitting kind of in the same position, in the same moment, and he has someone there now to put an arm around him and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, to be there for him.
Yeah.
I did really like that full circle moment where
Mm.
you kind of helped him with that.
At first, I was like, "What is the point of the scene?" But then, like when they talked a little more, I was like, "Okay, there was a point to the fire. It was to show that there was a full circle here, and now Top has someone who he can stay with for more than 3 months and not just like ditch because he just needs someone to sleep with so that he doesn't have a nightmare at night, you know?"
Yes. So then in the car on the roof with Ray and Sand.
I love them.
What?
I love them.
Oh.
I just love them.
Ray tells Sand that he's the one to quit selling alcohol. And says like it's a business and it can help you in life, but Sand says like I don't want to risk selling booze at the same time while I'm with you.
He's like, yeah, but there's alcohol fucking everywhere. Like,
yeah, but again,
I get it, but
again, I don't know how the Thai rehab works, but I feel like in America, like AA works, where it's kind of like you have to be sober for a certain amount of time before you should really be present with alcohol regularly.
Yeah,
I think.
I guess it's different over there. I don't know.
I guess so. Yeah. But yeah, then again, here there's also the rule where like you shouldn't date anyone for a year, and here they're still together.
Exactly.
Which,
so
I guess the Thai rehab works differently. I don't know, but yeah, they seem to be making work. So I'm not gonna.
Yeah, they seem to be making it work for sure.
And Ray also says he wants to invest in him, but seems like it'll be risky to invest together while in a relationship.
He's like, nah.
Yeah. And then they think that they should change the name of Sand's alcohol to Ray Sand or Sand Ray.
That works. I was like, well, I had no idea what it was gonna be, but then he said, I was like, oh yeah, of course.
I thought it was gonna be Begin Again.
That would have been great because I saw that in your reaction. I was like, actually, that's a great idea. I like that one.
That would have been so nice.
That would have been perfect.
I guess not.
No.
And yeah, and then they talk about going to music festivals around the world.
Yay.
They kiss. We pan up. And that seems to be the end.
It seems to be. I fucking knew. I was like, where?
I was waiting for it.
There's gotta be some end credit of some sort. I don't know what it is, but it's gotta be here.
So we are here February 2024. All the couples are here. We got Top and Mew. We got Ray and Sam. We got April and Schumann. We got Yo and Plug. They're all here together.
You know what I kind of would have liked? Because we didn't really see a full circle moment here. If we saw Dan and Nick, and we would have been like, hey, they got together, but we didn't see it ending.
I think Nick needs to spend time on himself right now.
You know what? Yeah, I agree with you. I do agree.
I also would like that because I think Dan and Nick would be better together, besides the whole, boss-employee relationship thing that happened there. But
yeah,
again, in this show, there's way worse. So
honestly, yeah, there's way worse.
Yeah.
Different
But no, I do think Nick needs to be by himself for a while.
Definitely, you need to work on himself. You got to be like, you know what? I love myself. I deserve so much more.
Yes. And yeah, they're all talking about what they did for the hostel. Sam's realizing he didn't do anything for the hostel.
He's like, why am I here?
Yeah, and Ray's like, well, but you're the owner's boyfriend, so it works.
Yes, you kept me in check. That's what you did.
Yeah. And Shum actually shows that Boston sent them a picture, and it's the four of them on their first day when they were here.
That's a very nice gesture. I will say that. Yeah. I like that they have a picture to remember the first day of the...
Yes. But then they get their first guest, so they're like, oh, let's get ready, and the three of them line up, and they're like, welcome to Only Friends Stay, which is the hostel.
I thought it was gonna be Nick. For some reason.
I thought it was gonna be Boeing.
Did I?
I was like, that was gonna be awkward.
We all thought it was gonna be someone different, and we shouldn't have, because every single fucking person has been saying this bitch was gonna be in this show. For what reason? I don't know. Maybe we're all psychic, but
it's Mix.
It's Mix. I cannot fucking believe.
My jaw was on the ground.
It's rather. Ariana, what are you doing here? It's like, it was so funny because everyone thought, ooh, maybe Mix is gonna be the ex-boyfriend of Sand. Yeah, he was gonna be Boeing. Like, he's gonna be in it. He's gonna totally be Sand, and then it wasn't. It's like, oh, never mind. But he still was in it. I don't know how everyone just clocked that he was gonna be in it when there was like no.
I'm wondering if maybe there were some maybe interviews or like some behind the scenes things where maybe like something that connects. I didn't see anything about it.
No. Let us know if there was, because I didn't see anything.
Why everyone thought this, because I thought the only thing I thought it was Mix was because everyone thought it was Mix when first said that him and a close friend of his who he worked with previously, who's not in the main cast, had like a hot steamy kiss.
Yeah.
And that's why everyone just thought it was Mix. But and then when Boeing showed up as who was not Mix, it was Mond, I was kind of like, oh, never mind.
Oh, it's
we
him.
were all stupid.
Yeah.
But no, and then we were stupid again because we were right.
Then we were stupid again because we were right. He would show up. But maybe it's just some weird mass BL not hallucination, but weird mass BL intuition that we all we knew.
Maybe. Because
I remember you first told me everyone thought Mix, and I went, fucking why does everyone think that? And then suddenly here the motherfucker is.
Here he is.
And you were like, I like his jacket. And I was like, oh yeah, I think I liked his jacket too. I just didn't see it because I was too focused on, what the fuck are you doing here?
I mean, actually the only reason I brought that up was because I wanted to hint at Mix coming, just because, his jacket's fine. It's better than I think Ray's, but I don't really care that
like
much.
it though. I like it. It's green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
It's kind of like a lighter jacket.
Yeah.
And it's important to note that Mix reveals he booked a single bedded room.
Cause he's alone.
And Ray says, don't worry, if you're here alone, we can be your friends. And Mix looks over at Mew and says, then can I be your friend too?
How about your friend?
And the music that plays and Top's jealous face.
Top looking over, he's like, what the fuck?
And did you notice that the full
Mhm.
circle moment where that's what Toph first said to Mew is like, "Oh, then can I be your friend too?"
Oh, no.
Yes, I saw a lot of that online.
Is there gonna be a season 2?
Okay,
Because this made me think there might
please,
be. Or is this just a
but
full
also,
circle?
um,
Please.
so a few people are speculating maybe a season 2.
Hmm.
Some people are expecting maybe a special episode in February 2024 because that's when this takes place.
Ah, that's a good point.
I did get a comment on my reaction
Oh, tell me more. Tell
that
me the tea.
says,
Tell me the tea. Tell me all the tea.
to be honest, Only Friends is just a full-on gay version of Friendzone, which is the same director as Only Friends, which also has 2 seasons. JoJo is currently GMMTV's most popular director. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an Only Friends season 2 in 2025.
Oh, I'd be in. I'd be so in.
I would die.
I would die. I would literally die.
It would be so good. I mean, I don't. Here's the thing. I'm not sure if they're like, oh, they were already planning for a season 2, and so they
Mm.
already like maybe started preparations or working on it, or if it was kind of like they had to wait to see how the audience reacted to the show before they could get greenlit.
Because this end credit scene, like they could have put it in, like they put it in no matter what, but depending on how the show was taken, it could have been construed 2 different ways. There's going to be a season 2, or like you said, oh, it's a throwback to the first line that Top said to Mew, and we could just take it as that. So it could have been taken either way depending on how the show was received, and because it was received so well, I'm assuming that
It's always been trending on Twitter, but it could just be
yeah.
because I'm always looking for it on Twitter. So
Yeah, it could be like, you look for this, here you go.
But also, what's the rating for it on my drama list?
Oh yeah, is there a rating yet?
I'm checking. It should be. I think it's been rated since 8.3.
That's pretty good.
That's
Pretty damn good.
Pretty good if you ask me.
That's pretty good. That's like less than 2 points away from a full score. So it's been doing really well. So I think they could take it as, wow, people like this, so maybe we should do another season. Or they could take it as, this went really well, let's not fuck it up.
So I had a thought
Hmm.
that maybe it would be more of a spin-off.
True. I would like a
And-
special episode. I think that's what I'd be 100% good with, but I would still 100% watch season 2.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this show has been amazing. So like,
Obviously. Oh, great mess. I'm gonna put it on the wall.
oh, you better.
I better. I fucking better.
And so my thought was, what if there's a spin-off where it's more surrounds the hostel, and it's kind of like guests coming in and out, and it's like probably a lot of other well-known BL couples.
That'd be fucking cool. That would be cool.
And kind of like the drama and chaos that ensues like every week.
Oh, that'd be sick. I'd be in.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I don't know. I haven't heard anything. If anyone knows anything, let us know.
Yeah, for sure. Let us know if there's any developments too, because I'm not good at following shit. So if anything pops up later, let us know as well.
Yes. Yes, because I will take a special episode. I will take a season 2. I will take a spinoff. I will take literally anything.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
So, yes. So MVP for the finale.
Gosh.
Can I give it to 2 people?
I mean, it's the finale. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, I'm giving it to 2 people then.
Oh goodness.
Because I was torn between these 2, and I'm like, you know what?
I have one. Let me see if there's any more. I think I'm gonna give it to one. I have one.
Okay.
I have one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Mew and Nick.
Oh, and Nick. Well done. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Mew definitely is like a
Oh,
key
yeah.
a key player in this whole show. Like more than I thought he was gonna be. Because we kind of thought he was gonna be because he was crossing his fingers on the poster, and we were like speculating he was like some sort of freaking spy or something.
Yeah, you were way wrong about that.
we were on the right track with, oh, something's gonna happen with him, and he did go all villain for a bit, and that was like the thing, I think. So I think he was a key player in this whole show, and I think him forgiving but not allowing Boston back in was a really nice change of pace.
I love that.
He knew his boundaries, and I really liked that he stuck to his guns and was like, where our friendship ended, it's done. And I think honestly, I think that's the main reason why I stuck with it. Like, I don't think there's any
I
other.
did too.
And
Yeah.
he also, that was another thing. He also spoke to Top more, and they conversed about their
Yes.
relationship and what it's like to live together and what it would be like to live with them.
He also, to add, he also helped Top make up with Ray and Sand as well.
Yes, he built bridges.
Yes, he built all the bridges.
He built all the bridges. No, for
Yes.
sure, Mew was definitely amazing.
I agree with all that for Mew, but for Nick, I think he learned a lot this episode.
Oh, for sure.
He learned to know what he wanted and how to get that, and he realized Boston wasn't that.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked his conversation with him and Boston in their last scene in the little like tunnel or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
where he kind of just says like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I think this is what you need. Like,
Exactly.
good luck with your own life. But we're kind of over. I need
I'm
my own
done.
thing. I need to learn to love myself now. 'Cause
I do.
love you more than I love myself.
Exactly. 100% agree with that, for
Yes.
sure. He with the help of Sand as well, he really saw it for what it was. I think for the first time, he was like, you know what? Wait,
Yes.
no, this is I really need to not, because this is bad for me, and I need to put myself first.
Yes.
Agree, 100%.
So sex tallies, final sex tallies.
The final tallies.
So we got a 4-way tie for last.
Mm-hmm.
We got Gap. We got Atom.
Mm.
We got Dan.
Mm.
And we got Boeing, who's finally made his way on the board.
Damn.
Fifth, tied for fifth,
Tied for fifth.
is Ray and Sands.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
All
With
right.
two. They have two.
With each other.
Yeah, with each other.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 4 is Mew with 3.
Ooh, 3.
Yes.
All with Top, but 3.
Yes. And speaking of Top, he comes in at number 3 with 4.
One with Boston.
Yeah, one with us. Yeah. And the runner-up with the silver medal is Nick with
Silver
12.
Silver medal.
Yes.
Yay, Nick, 12.
Yes, and number 1, the gold of the most fucking and getting fucked by people in this show
Does hand stuff
is
count?
what?
Does hand stuff count?
Yes.
All right. Then he has
Is
one.
Boston with 14.
14. Well, he stuck to his character.
Yep.
That man did not change throughout this entire show. I think he's maybe starting to think about changing, but not even a little bit has he changed.
No, I don't even think he'll change the sex part. I think he'll just change the who he has sex with.
Yeah, honestly, I agree.
Like, yeah.
Damn. Anyway, vibes.
Oh, yes, the vibe check.
The vibe check. Yeah. We have vibe check and then future vibe. Oh, wait, no, there are no future vibes. Vibe check.
just a vibe check for
It's
that.
just a vibe check. That's what it is. Okay, let me go back to the other vibes. Vibe check. I like that we're calling it that. All right.
I know, I came up with that right. I'm like, ooh, that works.
Well done. Vibe
Look
check.
at us.
All right. So your grade. I will tell you your grade first, and then I'll go through them.
Okay, hang on. No,
Yes.
because hang on. That's
Yes.
gonna be stupid because there were only 4 questions, which means if I got 1 wrong, I get like a solid C. If I got 2 wrong, I fail.
I'm not giving you a letter grade.
Oh.
I'm giving you a this out of this.
Oh, okay, that actually works. Better.
I'm not gonna go. Now, what would that be in letter? You got an
That's
F.
what I thought you were gonna do. I don't know.
Okay. You got 2 out of 4. So if we're going by percent, you got 50%, which is
So I failed.
a D, F. Yeah.
It's enough. Yeah.
It's an F. All right. So if we were going by letter grade, F.
What's
But you
did I get
got-
right?
2 out of 4. You got deal with him or I will. You said when maybe was Ray about
Oh
Boeing.
yeah, that was definitely a Ray line. Yeah.
You got that. Capable of change? Question mark. You got wrong. I don't remember what you said because I didn't write it down. But it was. Did it end up
I thought
being
I said
like?
Boston.
Yeah, it wasn't. I think it was. I think Ray said it about Top when he was asking me like, "Do you think he's capable of change?" Or I don't think he's capable of change. Or something.
Oh.
It was that. Fire. You got wrong.
I thought it was I said the right answer in my thought process, but I didn't
then
actually
your
stick
final
with it.
answer was not what
My
you
final answer. I thought I was still in the mindset that someone was gonna die,
no one died.
and I didn't want it to be Top. And so I didn't want to say it. And I also thought that would be sad. Like, it would just, he'd go through that again, and it would be, like, real
Yeah.
bad.
And
Like,
then he'd fucking die.
it wouldn't have ended as peacefully and happily as it did in the show.
Yeah.
So that's why I was worried. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to say that. And the last one was the one I have to explain.
Yeah, okay, can you explain this to me? Because I ended up saying that Boston died of AIDS. How did I get that from what you said?
For the love of God, that took a fucking turn. Okay?
That was so dark.
So it was, this man is like the plague, which you got right because you said Boeing.
Yeah.
Yes. Once I explained what the fuck this meant, you were like, Boeing.
Yeah.
Plague. And in parentheses, bruh, I was joking. Now what that means was I was watching the last episode, episode 11, and as Boeing was wreaking havoc amongst Sand and Ray, I was like, Jesus, he's working his way through. I was like, watch him fuck with Boston and Nick next. And I was like, but I don't even know how he would be connected necessarily. I mean, maybe he knew about the cheating. I'm not entirely sure, but no, he's not previously connected to them. And then the promo came up, and it had them look at each other in the bar, Boston and Boeing. And I was like, ooh. I was kidding. I was like, for like the next 2 minutes, I just kept saying, I was fucking kidding. I didn't mean it. So, yeah, he tried to fuck with all of them, and he succeeded in one of them. Kind of. Yeah. But I mean, it was mainly Boston's fault anyway, but like, he was a part of it.
Again, yeah, Boston was at fault for that, not Boeing.
Yeah, it was Boston's fault.
Yeah.
But yay!
Yay!
Yay! We had to, are there any quizzes out there at all, or do we have to?
I'm making one.
I know you're making.
I am making one though.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good reaction to have for that. It's gonna be a trip.
It is. It's gonna be a trip.
You can look to see if there's any out there now, and then if there is some, then you need to make one, or you can if you want to. I personally really want to, because I have like a shit ton of questions I've been like writing for like weeks to like put together.
Oh. God, this is
great. I'm going to get pictures. It's going to be great.
Oh, hell yeah. This is your wedding plan.
This is my wedding plan. It's OnlyFriends.
OnlyFriends. I mean, OnlyFriends
is
for you.
That tracks.
Yeah, that definitely tracks.
Yeah. So that is it for OnlyFriends.
Aww.
There might be a special. There might be spin-off. There might be season 2. I don't know yet. We will hear about that in the future, and we will probably scream about that at whatever podcast we hear that from.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be like, guys!
Yeah. So join us next week for our OnlyFriends after show party, where we will be ranking all the characters in the tier list. We will be answering questions from you guys. If you have any questions, you can send them at _beatpodcast_ on Twitter, or there should be a voice message on this episode.
Yeah.
And also, what I'll do is I always have a question on each episode. I'll actually have the question to ask you us questions, if that makes sense.
Speaking of questions.
Oh.
You asked a question last episode, didn't you?
I did what?
For the last episode, you put a tally up. Was that for this, or was that for something else?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, I lost again. I saw that this morning.
You lost me.
It was close, though. It was, to be fair, it was close.
It was really close, because when I first checked it, it was 50-50.
Yeah, me too.
So, and now it's like 3 votes to 4 votes. So I win. Sand is not stupid for being mad at Top and not Boeing.
Oh, then we agreed in the debate. We agreed at the end that that he was being stupid.
No, we didn't. I said.
By the end, I remember because I did this. By the end, we agreed that we understand why he is. That's how his mind works. We understand that.
I kept reiterating it's not stupid.
No, Sand is not stupid as a person. It's just his feelings towards Top being so negative and not Boeing is stupid.
It's not stupid. It's valid.
Oh. No. Okay.
We're not going over this.
Just because something's valid doesn't mean it's not stupid.
We're not going over this again. I win.
Fine. Whatever. Anyway, yes, if you want to throw in questions there, you can do that too. Then we will be taking quizzes. I'm going to make a quiz.
All right.
Yeah.
And we get to do Ship It or Rip It.
Yes, we can do Ship It or Rip It / Fuck, Marry, Kill,
Heck
which
yeah.
will be so much fun in this
Oh,
show.
with this show? With this show. It's gonna be insane.
with this show, it's gonna be great.
Because some of them, most of them, to be honest with you, thinking on it, I could be like, oh yeah, let him fuck.
Literally, almost anyone would probably work.
Yeah, honestly, the Ship It or Rip It, you could ship fucking anyone because, like, this show has intertwined many of them.
Yeah.
So we could just literally go nuts with it.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Yes. And then we will also reveal what show we're doing next, which we actually haven't talked about
We
yet.
still do need to talk about that, yeah.
So I sent you a list of some that people recommended.
I saw that,
us.
yeah.
Do we want to off podcast pick like 4 and then put a
Yeah.
poll up on Twitter, and then we can let people decide there?
That's a
Because
good
I have
idea.
no idea what we're gonna do, because there were a lot of options.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Let's figure out what those 4 are.
Yeah.
And I know there was, what was the one that I was like, oh, that's literally what I was
yeah,
oh, yeah.
yeah, there was one where Emma said like, I'm definitely not watching this one, and then one of the options ended up being that one before the
Is
episode
that
came out.
one? It was, I think, Be My Favorite. I'm like, I'm not watching that one because I don't
Yeah.
like Chris. But,
So we won't do that one.
So I won't do that one.
But we'll take a look and we'll see what's.
And one of them is one that I was thinking of having Billy watch, like, either next or after the next show I was watching. Because it's short.
I don't know which one that is.
It's short. It's the one I told you was going to be the one. It's the short one that I was going to have you watch before. It was Our Dating Sim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I watched it and I thought it was freaking adorable, and it's pretty short. So it's one I was thinking of showing you before the next one, but I have no idea yet. So.
Okay. But yeah, so we will also put a poll up on Twitter as well to pick
Mhm.
which one we will be recapping after Only Friends. So if you want to say in that, you can also go to @_B podcast_ for that.
Yes.
I think that's it.
Yeah. That's
Like,
it for
that's
Only
everything.
Friends for now.
For now.
For
we may
now.
be back in the future.
I hope we're back in the future.
I
Who knows?
do too. But until next time, join us for the after show party next week.
Yes. See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.